Welcome back to Obas Trending Gist, your one-stop shop for all things hot, happening and utterly unmissable in the world of Nigerian current affairs and social media drama. Today, we are diving headfirst into a scorching verbal slugfest that has been keeping everyone glued to their screens and social media feeds. We are talking about the epic clash, the war of words, the no-hold barrier exchange between two prominent figures, the incisive and often controversial Rufai Oseni of Arise TV and the equally outspoken Lere Olayinka, spokesperson for the dynamic Wike. This isn't just a petty squabble, folks. It's a full-blown media battle with accusations flying, reputations on the line, and the internet absolutely buzzing. You've seen the headlines, you've heard the whispers, but today we are breaking it all down blow by blow, tweet by tweet, and post by post. Get ready because this is going to be a wild ride. So, where did it all begin? Like most good dramas, it started on social media, Facebook to be precise. Rufai Oseni, known for his no-nonsense approach on Arise, fired the first shot. He took to his Facebook page, seemingly targeting Lere Olayinka in what appeared to be a response to Lere's perceived silence or defense tactics regarding allegations. Rufai posts read, and I quote, "This same person is so quick to come and defend, but evidence dey now. His mouth don't close. We need reactions. When a man doesn't have facts like Lere Olayinka, he deflects today. He's deflecting serious allegations of land grabbing against or made against by his boss. Tag him and ask him to answer." And Rufai didn't just throw accusations. He allegedly dropped some documents from the People's Gazette, aiming to back up his claim with what he presented as evidence. This, my friends, was the spark that ignited the inferno. Now, if you know Lere Olayinka, you know he's not one to back down. He wasted no time in unleashing a fiery response, taking a deeply personal jab at Rufai. Lere's result was sharp, direct, and frankly, a masterclass in hitting below the belt, at least in the eyes of some. Here's what Lere fired back. He said, "Like I have told you, if you have a wife and children like other responsible men of your age, you will understand what the role of a TV program anchor person is and stop grandstanding on social media at 6 a.m. You will also understand why you need to get yourself educated about how journalism is practiced. Finally, take permission from your employer in Arise News and invite me to the TV station. There you can ask your questions. But mind you, don't come with your 'I put it to you' emptiness because trained journalists do not use such in an interview." Oh my God. Wow, that was personal, right? Lere essentially questioned Rufai's personal life and professional conduct, challenging him to a face-to-face on Arise TV rather than a social media showdown. He even took a swipe at Rufai's signature, "I put it to you." You know, say Rufai, they always use that and "I put it to you," like say in day for court. The gauntlet was thrown and everyone was watching to see Rufai's next move. Okay. And Rufai, true to form, wasn't about to let that slide. He came back with another banger, reiterating his demand for answer and accusing Lere of evasiveness and resorting to abuses. Rufai's follow-up post hits hard. He now said, "Lere Olayinka, you have been evasive. Please respond to the allegations. You have been sulking for days with abuses. Respond." But he wasn't done. He pressed on, doubling down on his challenge. He said, "Lere Olayinka, respond here. Lere, it's been 3 days. List your reply here and stop running around with bushes. I have more documents as revealed in public that you will also respond to. Reply here, Lere." Oh my God. And then, perhaps hitting at Lere's past argument about needing an invitation to TV, Rufai cleverly turned the table. Rufai now said, "Oga, I have been the one inviting you all this while. You know how to get yourself on TV. Lere, respond to the allegations. There are over 10 documents on land allocation in public." The pressure was mounted. Rufai was relentless, pushing for a response to over 10 documents on land allocation. It was clear he wasn't letting go the core allegations. But the jab weren't just about land grabbing anymore. The war of words escalated, including academic qualifications and past records. Rufai, in another post, took a shot at what he perceived as hypocrisy. Now, this is what Rufai said. "Now, only Nigeria, na him diploma holder, go dey abuse other person, say dem no get school or dem no finish school. This was a clear dig, implying Lere was attacking his academic background, despite having what Rufai might consider a lesser qualification. And oh boy, did Lere hit back with a vengeance? This is where it got really spicy. Lere's response was a bombshell. Listen to this. It is only in Nigeria that ex-convicts will sit in TV studio and be saying, "I put it to you," while interviewing law-abiding Nigerians. Did you hear that? An ex-convict accusation. This was a direct, explosive attack on Rufai's past, bringing a whole new, much darker dimension to the public spat. The internet, as you can imagine, went absolutely wild. Well, I don't know when Rufai was an ex-convict, but you remember the last time he flouted traffic rules along Ikorodu Road. He went and followed BRT lane where we say no car they enter BRT lane, only BRT buses. So Rufai entered there and was shouting, "I will call the governor." All of you remember that story now. Okay, that's where I believe that's what Lere is referring to here, calling him an ex-convict, but he no go prison now. Amidst this highly charged atmosphere, Rufai perhaps trying to pivot back to the core issue or demonstrate his commitment to journalistic principle, shifted gears slightly. He issued a public challenge calling for accountability from the minister in question. So Rufai now said, "There are allegations against a minister and we demand accountability," and his media aide starts to abuse and tell lies. Anyway, "I would like to openly challenge the minister to a live interview on TV so he can explain his own side to Nigerians. A one-on-one interview will be a delight. When he's ready, he could take up the challenge and explain his own side of the story. He deserves to be heard." So this was Rufai, the journalist, trying to steer the conversation back to the allegation and offer a platform for Minister. That's Minister Wike. Wike is the person they are referring to here for land grabbing. A strategic move perhaps to regain the high grounds. But did Lere take a bait? Oh no, he went even harder. So Lere came back with what many are calling the knockout punch, a highly personal and deeply cutting attack. Get ready for this, because this one left many speechless. So this is what Lere now came back with. Finally, if ex-convict and hemophrodite, oh my goodness, Oseni, he called Rufai Oseni a hemophrodite, need my response on anything, he should inform his boss in Arise TV so that, as usual, his producers will invite me to the TV station to respond. I'll be waiting for the invitation, but till then, we will keep praying for him to be delivered from the deformities preventing him from getting responsible at age 45. That's all. Lere ended it there. Hermaphrodites, deformities, praying for him to be delivered. Lere took this from a verbal sparring match to an intensely personal, almost cruel level. He not only reiterated his ex-convict claim, but also introduced a deeply offensive and personal slur coupled with a mocking prayer about Rufai's deformities at 45. This was an astonishing escalation, leaving many question the boundaries of public discourse. What a roller coaster. This wasn't just a political disagreement, it became a bare-knuckle brawl where a personal attack overshadows the initial allegations, from accusation of land grabbing to questions about journalistic ethics, and then to deeply personal and offensive slurs. This exchange between Rufai Oseni and Lere Olayinka has been nothing short of explosive. It raises so many questions about the state of public debate in Nigeria. Are there any line left to cross? Is this the new normal for public, political and media interactions? And what does this mean for accountability when the conversation descended into such personal attacks? We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this entire saga? Who do you think came out looking better or worse? Were the personal attacks justified in any way? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Obas Trending Gist for more hot takes, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out the next deep dive. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed. See you soon.